Check, check. Is this working? I don't know if it's working. It says it's working. Okay. Check, check, check. Sorry, I'm just testing to see if this is working. I think it is. Okay. Alright, that goes off. Cool. Alright, put the phone away. Thanks for joining me, guys. If you're joining me, or if you're watching this from the future, then thanks for watching. It's Wednesday night in late April 2020. Hope everyone's safe and sound from the whole, the whole pandemic going around, and hope that, everything's going well. And if you're working from home, then, like I am, then you're pretty bored a lot of the time. So I've turned to music as, music's always been one of my hobbies. So, I just have more time for it now, I guess, with the whole working from home thing. And the commute is excellent, I would say. But things are what they are. So anyways, thanks for watching. And I'm just trying to see if this is working. Okay. Yeah, so if you caught some of my live streams before, I think in early April, I was doing stuff not on Facebook yet, and I was just playing songs, and then I stopped for a little bit, and then I was trying to do some recording. And I was trying to do some recording, and the software was kind of wonky. So anyways, thanks for tuning in. I just decided to play some songs today. So today's theme is songs from a lot of the singer-songwriter genre that I listened to growing up. So it's a lot of these singer-songwriter guys who just write songs and either record them themselves or just self-release these albums. And today's theme is basically all based around singer-songwriters whose albums I really picked up when I was younger, and I really enjoyed a lot of their music. So hope you guys enjoy as well. So the first song is from an English singer-songwriter. His name is David Gray, and the album that really influenced me growing up, I would say the number one album that influenced kind of the musical production-wise part of me was White Ladder album by David Gray. I think it came out in 98 or 99, and I picked that up, and I listened to it, and it completely blew me away in terms of how much production could be done in like a bedroom, in terms of just not in a studio setting, nothing professionally recorded. It was just David Gray, a struggling singer-songwriter, just renting or buying equipment and just locking himself in his bedroom studio and just recording songs. And for the sound of 1998, 1999, it was pretty good in terms of production value, I would say. So anyways, here's the song. Here's a song from that White Ladder album by David Gray. Friday night, I'm going nowhere. All the lights are changing, green to red. Turning over TV stations, situations running through my head. Looking back through time, you know it's clear that I've been blind, I've been a fool to open up my heart to all that jealousy, that bitterness, that ridicule. Saturday, I'm running wild and all the lights are changing, red to green. Moving through the crowds, I'm pushing chemicals all rushing in my bloodstream. Only wish that you were here, you know I'm seeing it so clear. I've been afraid to show you how I really feel, admit to some of those bad mistakes I've made. Well, if you want it, come and get it, for crying out loud. The love that I was giving you was never in doubt. Let go of your heart, let go of your head, and feel it now. Let go of your heart, let go of your head, and feel it now. Babylon, Babylon, Babylon. Sunday, all the lights of London, shining sky is fading, red to blue. And I'm kicking through the autumn leaves and I'm wondering where it is you might be going to, yeah. Turning back from home, you know I'm feeling so alone, I can't believe I'm climbing on the stair. I turn around to see you smiling there in front of me. Well, if you want it, then come and get it, for crying out loud. The love that I was giving you was never in doubt. Let go of your heart, let go of your head, and feel it now. Let go of your heart, let go of your head, and feel it now. Babylon, 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 Babylon. Well, if you want it, then come and get it, for crying out loud. The love that I was giving you was never in doubt. Let go of your heart, let go of your head, and feel it now, yeah. Let go of your heart, let go of your head, and feel it. Let go of your heart, let go of your head, and feel it now. Babylon, 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 Babylon. Why? All right, so that was a song called Babylon by David Gray, off of the White Ladder album back in, I think, 1998 or 99 or something. So yeah, I would say that that album, um, as a whole, in terms of a whole album, that one really meant probably the most to me, um, in that '90s era. Um, so yeah, David Gray White Ladder album. It's a it's a good one. So anyways, yeah. Again, if well, again, if you're just tuning in, thanks for watching. And today's theme is a little bit different from the today's theme is a little bit different from I guess the past couple days. The past couple days I've been doing just recording and showing my desktop, my screen, and just trying to record songs. It worked half the time. I don't know why. Technical difficulties. Some of the time the sound wouldn't come out. So I figured I'd just go back to a lot of my roots and just kind of just play some songs. So today's theme, again, if you missed it, is songs by, I guess, singer-songwriters, and from their albums that really influenced me growing up in terms of songwriting and songwriting style. I very much enjoy a lot of different styles of music. It's just that I especially connect with that singer-songwriter genre, just because I play a few instruments and I write some songs, and I can appreciate the effort that gets put in to those albums that those writers really devote a lot of time to, and kind of nestle away in their bedrooms or in their little studio corners, and try to capture lightning in a bottle. All right, let me go grab something. Okay. Okay. Next song. Next song is a song. Well, let me preface this by saying, growing up in the United States, growing up especially in Jersey, it was hard not to be influenced by Bruce Springsteen. And so this next song is a Bruce Springsteen song, and it's from an album. It's from his Nebraska album, an album that I think at the time, I'm not sure, I think at the time it wasn't received super well. It wasn't, it was a step away from the Bruce Springsteen sound. So if you know the Bruce Springsteen sound, it's that, big band with the horns and, full drums, bass, the full band kind of sound. But the Nebraska album, I believe it was just Bruce. It actually, I think, was a demo tape that Springsteen cut, and then he just released. He ended up just releasing it, the demo tape as is, with it was just an acoustic sort of style album, and it's one of my favorite. I would say it's one of my top favorite Springsteen albums, because it's such a step away from the typical Springsteen sound. So so here's a song. So I really enjoy that album a lot, by Springsteen. This is a song from that album. It's called Atlantic City. Well, they blew up the chicken man in Philly last night. Now they blew up his house too. Down on the boardwalk, getting ready for a fight. Gonna see what them rackin' boys can do. Now there's trouble busting in from out of state, and the DA ain't got no relief. Gonna pummel out on the promenade, hanging on by the skin of its teeth. Say everyone dies, baby, that's a fact. Maybe everything dies, someday comes back. Put your makeup on, fix your hair up pretty, and meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Oh. Well, I got a job, put my money away. Got some debts that no honest man can pay. So I drew what I had from the Central Trust, brought us 2 tickets on that Coast City bus. I said, everything dies, baby, that's a fact. Maybe everything dies, someday comes back. Put your makeup on, fix your hair up pretty, and meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Oh. Now our luck may have died and our love may be cold, but with you forever I'll stay. We're going where the sand's turning gold. Put your stockings on, the night's getting cold. Say everything dies, baby, that's a fact. Maybe everything dies, someday comes back. Oh. Now I'm looking for a job and it's hard to find. The winners and losers, baby, don't cross that line. I'm tired of coming out on the losing end. Met this guy, gonna do a favor for him. He said, everything dies, baby, that's a fact. Maybe everything dies, someday comes back. Put your makeup on, fix your hair up pretty, and meet me tonight in Atlantic City. And meet me tonight in Atlantic City. And meet me tonight in Atlantic City. All right, so that was Atlantic City by Bruce Springsteen off his Nebraska album. Well, let me just take this off real quick. Sorry. Yeah, so that was a really good album, Nebraska, because I really appreciate it. Like I said, because it just walked away from the Springsteen sound, from the full band sound. Anyways, let's move on. I hope everything's sounding right, because I tested it a little bit earlier, and I think the audio is sounding correct. So if it's not, leave me a comment on Facebook or YouTube or something saying, hey, the sound sounds terrible, or, if it sounds all right, just let me know, hey, it sounds okay. All right. Let me put this down. Let me switch to the electric. How's it sounding? Is it sounding okay? I hope it's sounding okay. I don't have any comments yet, so no comments, so I have no idea whether it's sounding okay or not. All right. Let me tune this real quick. Just check the feed. I think it's sounding. I think I'm still live. Should be. I have no idea. Sure. Okay. I'll just think I'm live. Okay. So the next song is by a singer-songwriter. His name is David Bazan. He's from a band called Pedro the Lion. Again, it's David Bazan from Pedro the Lion, and I really enjoyed their first couple albums were really good. And this next song is called "When They Really Get to Know You, They Will Run," and it's from, I think, their first or their second album. The album, I think, was "It's Hard to Find a Friend." So a lot of the David Bazan stuff was really good, and it's a shame that he kind of stepped away. If you know anything about Pedro the Lion, it's they were in a band, or I think it was mainly David Bazan who fronted Pedro the Lion, or he was like one of the main singer, the main songwriters for that band, and then he kind of stepped away from that project for a while, and then started releasing a lot of albums and material just under his name. I think the Blanco album was like a kind of techno or more synth driven album by Bazan, and then I think he decided to reform Pedro the Lion in like 2016 or 2017, and I think they released an album in 2018 which was really good. But I really enjoyed a lot of their early stuff. Some stuff from It's Hard to Find a Friend and Control. I really liked the Control album. I think it was probably his most polished album in terms of production quality and songwriting. But I think a lot of the earlier stuff from It's Hard to Find a Friend sounded a lot more raw, and maybe in that sense it was more from the heart, I guess. So anyways, here's a song from that first album, It's Hard to Find a Friend. It's called When They Really Get to Know You, They'll Run. Check, check.
What made you think that it won't grow back in a day or two? Husbands in winter, they know the truth, but what can they do? I don't like girls the way they are, so shave their legs and make them look like movie stars. Then we can pretend it's natural. Put on whatever makes you attractive. It's not you, just do it for the sake of fashion. Your friends like a certain you, that's who you gotta be. Oh. Junior high lengths, blonde hair gone brown from removing it, waxing since 13 gain wisdom from a beauty queen. Her tiara digging deep in her head. Oh. Put on whatever makes you attractive. It's not you, just do it for the sake of fashion. Your friends like a certain you, that's who you gotta be. That's who you gotta be. I'm starting to think that I'm kind of shy. At least I like to be. Winter legs give me heart attacks. So take a legs it saves us so it never comes back. Then we can't pretend it's natural.
All right, that was a short little upbeat one from Pedro the Lion, also known as David Bazan. His project called Pedro the Lion. I think that was from 1998, and I feel like a lot of the albums that influenced me were right around from that year or so, like 97, 98, 99. Probably just in terms of age too, because right around that time I was like 13, 14 years old. So, just in terms of listening to, whatever you listen to is really what molds a lot of your musical tastes. And in terms of the singer-songwriter genre, Pedro the Lion was one of those bands, because in terms of lyrical content, it was talking about, he was talking about a lot of self-doubt, a lot of wondering what comes next, wondering whether everything's true or not. So a lot of things like, a preteen or a teenage person can really relate to. So there you go. Okay, so let me see the next song. Gonna drink some water. So anyways, the next song is from a singer-songwriter from, I think he's from Eau Claire, Wisconsin. His name is Justin Vernon, and he's more well known by the the stage name Bon Iver. So the next song is called Skinny Love, originally by Bon Iver. I think Birdie did a very famous cover of it a couple years ago. But the original song is by Bon Iver, and it's from the, I want to say 2006, 2007 album called For Emma, Forever Ago. And I would say in the 2000s that album was probably one of my most influential singer-songwriter albums to me in the 2000s era. Just because that Bon Iver album, the first Bon Iver album, For Emma, Forever Ago, for me it was very reflective of that kind of Bruce Springsteen, Nebraska sound, very, very stripped, very bare, very raw sound. And I think the backstory was that Justin Vernon was in a previous band, and he quit his band, or his band broke apart, and then him and his girlfriend or something, I think, split up all in the same couple weeks or months or something. So he went back home, and he locked himself in his dad's cabin in Wisconsin, and he just recorded this whole album with like with not really that much fancy equipment. So anyways, so that album, For Emma Forever Ago by Bon Iver, very, very influential. Very, very good album. So check that out if you haven't heard of it yet.
my, 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 my.
All right. So that was a song called "Skinny Love" by Bon Iver. You might know it better from the cover from Birdie, from the 2007 album For Emma Forever Ago. I think that was their first. I think that was Bon Iver's first album. So yeah, I really enjoyed that album. Okay. Let's see if everything's okay. How's the sound? Is the sound okay? Can someone comment on Facebook if they're watching? Is the sound okay? Just give me, let me know. All right, so next song is, again, if you just joined me, obviously I'm Daniel. You're watching because you know me, or maybe you don't know me and you just stumbled upon this thing. So anyways, today's theme is songs from singer-songwriters and their albums that influenced me a lot growing up from the whole singer-songwriter genre. Again, I'm a fan of a lot of different types of music, but I grew up listening to a lot of pop music, a lot of R&B, funk music, dance music, whatever, rock music, a lot, alt rock, hard rock. But I think a lot of the singer-songwriter genre really appealed to me a lot because just growing up playing a few instruments, locking myself in my bedroom practicing, it just comes naturally to want to vocalize. All right, so next song is by an Irish, I think he's Irish, an Irish singer-songwriter. His name is Damien Rice. I want to say the album was from 2003 or something, or 2004. I'm not sure. It was from the album called O, just the letter O, I think, from Damien Rice, and it's a song called Cannonball, and I don't know, I just really enjoyed the whole album. I enjoyed his second album too. I think it was called 9, but I enjoyed the first album a lot better as a whole too. I mean, almost every song off that O album was really good from Damien Rice. So anyways, this is Cannonball.
Bit of your taste in my mouth, still a little bit of you laced with my doubt, still a little hard to say what's going on, still a little bit of your ghost, your witness, still a little bit of your face I haven't kissed. Step a little closer each day that I can't see what's going on. Storms taught me to fly. Love, it taught me to lie. Cannonball. Still a little bit of your song in my ear. Still a little bit of your words I long to hear. Step a little closer to me, so close that I can't see what's going on. Stones taught me to fly, and love taught me to lie, and life it taught me to die. So it's not hard to fall when you flow like a cannon. Stones taught me to fly, and love it taught me to cry. So come on, courage, teach me to be shy. So it's not hard to fall, and I don't wanna scare her. It's not hard to fall, and I don't wanna lose. It's not hard to grow when you know that you just don't know.
All right, so that was called Cannonball by Damien Rice from his first album. I think it's called O. And that was a song I really enjoy off an album that I really enjoy as well. Yeah. Okay. Gonna switch back to acoustic. All right. All right, back on acoustic. All right, so next song is by a singer-songwriter. He's from Charlottesville, Virginia, and he's been around for a while. His name is Dave Matthews, and he has a very I guess famous band called the Dave Matthews Band, and the Dave Matthews Band is a band that I have listened to a lot growing up. And they weren't always the coolest band to be listening to, especially in the the 90s, with a lot of dance and rap music being kind of the popular music, and a lot of the boy bands coming up. It was not always cool to be holding an acoustic guitar, singing with a violin player or a saxophone player in a band. But those who were in the know and enjoyed a lot of that kind of world style music and funk kind of drumming, and kind of the jam band. If you were into kind of, the Grateful Dead, but with a little more of a country sound and a funk kind of drum sound, then Dave Matthews Band was where it's at. And so Dave Matthews was, highly influential to me in terms of learning, certain chord voicings on the acoustic guitar, and in terms of phrasing and melody and stuff. So this is a song off the Dave Matthews Band album from 1995 or 1996. I think 96. The album is called Crash, and this is a song called Number 41. And according to the songwriter Dave Matthews, I think he just numbers all of his songs in terms of the order which he writes them, and then he could not come up with a title for this one, so he just called it by the number. So again, this is Number 41 by Dave Matthews Band from 1996's Crash album. Check. Alright, let me get some little bit more water.
I swear by now I'm playing time against my troubles, love. Oh, I'm coming slow by speeding. Well, do you wish a dancing while I'm in the front? The play on time is won. Oh, the difficulties coming in. Oh, da da dum dum da 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 dum dum. Well, I will go in this way. Oh, I'll find my own way out. I won't tell you what I say. Oh no, but it's coming too much more. Me, all down the coast, come back, reeling in you now. Oh, what if they came in crushing? Well, it used to be for all of the loneliness that nobody notices now. Oh, I'm begging slow, I'm coming, yeah. Oh, I'm waiting. I wanted to stay, I wanted to play, I wanted to love you. I'm only this far, and only tomorrow leads the way. I'm coming, waltzing back and moving into your head. Please, I wouldn't pass this by. Oh no, that wouldn't take more than I need. What sort of man I will bring water. Why won't you ever be glad? It melts into wonder. I came in praying for you. Why won't you run into rain and play? Let all the tears splash all over you. All over you.
All right, so that was a song called Number 41 by Dave Matthews Band. If you like them, obviously you should check out the Crash album. You should check out, I think their best album was probably the '98 album called Before These Crowded Streets. I think as a whole album, that one sounds, the most complete. All right, let me switch back to electric. I don't know, can you hear my squeaky chair? Very squeaky. All right. Super paranoid, so when I'm playing, I'm trying to move as little as possible because my chair is making sounds. All right. Back to electric. All right, I got a few more songs. Couple more. Okay. All right, so this song is by a singer-songwriter named Dallas Green. He's from Canada. I think he's from like the Toronto area. He records under the name City in Color. Dallas Green, City in Color. And I think he's pretty well known in Canada, but I don't think he's very well known in the US market. Excuse me. And as a singer-songwriter, I think he's one of the best there is in Canada, no doubt. And this song is called "Sleeping Sickness." It's from his 2008, I want to say 2008 album called "Bring Me Your Love." So again, this is called "Sleeping Sickness."
Only to find my lungs empty through the night. So it seems I'm not breathing, and now my dreams are nothing like they were meant to be. And I'm breaking down, I think I'm breaking down, and I'm afraid to sleep because of what haunts me, such as living with the uncertainty that I'll never find the words to say which would complete just how I'm breaking down. Someone come and save my life. Maybe I'll sleep when I am dead, but now it's like a night, it's taking sides. And all the worries that occupy the back of my mind, could it be this misery will suffice? I've become a simple souvenir of someone's kill. Like the sea, I'm constantly changing from calm to ill. Madness fills my heart and soul, as if the great divide could swallow me whole. Oh God, I'm breaking down. Someone come and save my life. Maybe I'll sleep when I am dead, but now it's like a night, it's taking sides. And all the worries that occupy the back of my mind, could it be this misery will suffice? Oh, in my life. Someone come and save my life. Maybe I'll sleep when I am dead, but now it's like a night, it's taking sides. And all the worries that occupy the back of my mind, could it be this misery will suffice? So could it be this misery will suffice?
All right, so that was called "Sleeping Sickness" by a band called City and Color. The songwriter's name is called Dallas Green. He's I think he's Canadian, so you should go check them out. I really enjoy a lot of their, all of their albums are really good. So again, if you're just joining me, if you're just joining me, thanks for watching. Hope everyone's safe with the whole pandemic going around. If you're working from home, be grateful, and be grateful to all the the healthcare workers and the essential frontline workers out there, and because I certainly am grateful for them. And if you're working from home, then you're probably, like I said before, if you're working from home, you're probably a lot like me, and in terms of you're probably pretty bored a lot of the time, and maybe not wearing pants the whole day. Maybe that's just me. So I've got one last one, and I'm gonna tune this. All right, so the last song, and thank you for watching if you're watching live, or thank you for watching if you're watching from the future. Again, so this last one is by a band called Coldplay, and I know they get a lot of criticism that they sold out and whatever, and rightfully so, they did. But this Coldplay song is from their first album. And I was really debating whether to go with one from their second album called A Rush of Blood to the Head, But I figured I enjoyed the first album, Parachutes, a lot more. I thought it was just more genuine, and less overly produced. But but this song is called Yellow, and I'm sure you heard it before. Again, so thanks very much for watching, and yeah, this is my last song, so thanks, guys. Oops, sorry about that. All right, one more time.
Look at the stars, look how they shine for you, and everything you do. Yeah, they were all yellow. I came along and wrote a song for you, and all the things you do. And it was called Yellow, yeah. So then I took my turn. Oh, what a thing to have done. And it was all yellow, yeah. Your skin, turned into something beautiful. You know, for you I love you so. For you I love you so. I swam across, I jumped across for you. Oh, what a thing to do. And you were all yellow. I drew a line, I drew a line for you. Oh, what a thing to do, my love. And it was all yellow. Your skin, oh yeah, your skin and bones turned into something beautiful. You know, for you I bleed myself dry. For you I bleed myself dry. It's true, look how they shine for you. Look how they shine for you. Look how they shine for. Look how they shine for you. Look how they shine. Look at the stars. Look how they shine for you, and all the things that you do.
Okay, guys, thanks so much for tuning in if you're watching live, or thanks so much for watching this if you're watching it from the future. I just wanted to do something a little different today because, one, I was bored, and two, The recording, the whole desktop thing, sometimes doesn't work, and I just wanted to, I guess, share with you some of the singer-songwriters and songs and albums that I listened to growing up, and really shaped a lot of the way I approach songwriting and stuff. So I hope you enjoyed that, and thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. So stay safe out there. See you guys. Bye.